Welcome to the NBA IHSAA draft. And there was a trade recently, and it looks like that the Linton Miners have traded up to the number one pick. The Linton Miners are on the clock. The pick is in with the first pick in the NBA IHSAA draft. With the Linton Miners select Drime Lomax. And Lomax is Liner. Yes, Joram Lomax looks really good. And the thing is, Joram Lomax will be pairing up with his brother here in Linton. When the next team on the clock is Perry Meridian. And looks like breaking news, we have a trade on our hand. The Plainfield Quakers are now on the clock. Plainfield is on the clock. With the second pick in the NBA IHSAA draft, with the Plainfield Quakers select Dwayne Lang. Dwayne Lang, he's not the fastest player or the strongest player or the best shooter. His well-rounded game was good enough to catch the attention of the NBA IHSAA scouts. I think this is a good spot for him in the first round. Dwayne Lang is now a Plainfield Quaker. And the next team on the clock are the Tri-West Bruins. With the third pick in the NBA IHSAA draft, with the Tri-West Bruins select Jeffrey Beasley from Northern Arizona. Sometimes with the wisest draft decision, is to simply take the best player available, regardless of needs. That looks to be exactly what the Bruins have done here with Beasley. The Northview Knights are now on the clock. And it looks like that we have another trade on our hands. Northview looks like that they might be trading here. And it looks like that they will be trading with the Brownsburg Bulldogs. So Brownsburg will be on the clock. That is correct. The Brownsburg Bulldogs are on the clock. With the fourth pick in the NBA IHSAA draft, with the Brownsburg Bulldogs select Hunter Stroud from Arkansas. Hunter Stroud is, Hunter Stroud is now a Brownsburg Bulldog. And here we go. The Owen Valley Patriots are on the clock, and it looks like that there might be a trade. Yes, sir, there is a trade. And it looks like that the Danville Warriors will now be on the clock. The Danville Warriors are on the clock. With the fifth pick in the NBA IHSAA draft, with the Danville Warriors select Henry Groninger from Wyoming. Henry Groninger, with his 29 reps, Groninger easily outbenched every other player in the combine. His raw strength should make him a nice asset moving forward for the Warriors. Henry Groninger is now a Danville Warrior. Now up on the clock is the Center Grove Trojans. With the sixth pick in the NBA IHSAA draft, with the Center Grove Trojans select Tyson Townsend from South Dakota State. Center Grove, a no-brainer pick here with the Trojans. for the best player available in Tyson Townsend. It was tragedy. That move that more teams need to utilize, honestly. And that is what one of the fans said. Up next on the clock are the Roncalli Royals, but wait, there is a trade. Looks like that the Roncalli Royals will be trading with their seventh pick, with the seventh pick here and the fifth round pick. In the fifth spot pick for round two. It looks like that both picks will be going to the Mooresville Pioneers. Mooresville looks like that they will be getting on the clock here. Mooresville is on the clock, pick number 7. With the 7th pick in the NBA IHSA draft, where the Mooresville Pioneers select Tyler Denny. Tyler Denny's speed and body control and inability to quickly change direction were on display in the combine. And that was the delay. Up next, pick number 9. It is the Greenwood Woodmen who are on the clock now. With the 9th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Greenwood Woodmen select Connor Williams from Shelton State. And now, here we go. Pick number 9 is on the board. It will be Carmel, but there is a trade going down. Looks like it will be a 3-team trade here. Carmel will be trading their 9th pick. Looks like that Martinsville is getting into the action here. Looks like that Zach Roden is about to be on the move. As looks like that Linton might be here. Linton is on the move here. They will be on the clock here. No, Linton is not on the clock, but they are. Looks like that the Linton Miners will be trading away. Matthew Mason to Martinsville. As it looks like that Martinsville will also be trading their 31st pick to Carmel. So Martinsville will be on the clock and Carmel will be in the back. Zach Roden is on the move to Linton. Matthew Mason is on the move to Martinsville. And just like that, the Artesians are on the clock with the 9th pick of the NBA IHSAA draft. With Martinsville Artesians select Andrew Gerhardt from Marquette. Andrew Gerhardt wowed the scouts at the draft combine by making more NBA distant three-pointers than any other shooting forward present. He should be a great fit with the Artesians. Now the Ben Davis Giants are on the clock with the 10th pick of the NBA IHSA draft. With the Ben Davis Giants select Reed Strickland from Middle Tennessee State. Nice pick, man. I think this is a great pick. Yeah, that is a great pick for the Ben Davis Giants. And here we go. The Zionsville Eagles are on the clock. And it looks like that they are also going to be having a trade. Looks like that they will be trading away with their 11th pick in this round to the... Looks like that they will be trading it to the Avon Orioles. So Avon will be on the clock here with the 11th pick of the NBA IHSA draft. With the Avon Orioles select Wyatt Pennington from St. Bonaventure, I think. I really can't. Yeah. Zach Roden. Remember, Roden is on the move to Linton. Avon will select Pennington, and Pennington should be good for Avon. Up next, the Whiteland Warriors. They are up next with the 12th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, where the Whiteland Warriors select Kyler Henry from Ohio State. I'm not sure what caused Kyler Henry to slide down this far in the draft, but credit to Whiteland for picking him up here when given the opportunity. Up next is pick number 14. No, pick number 13, the Beech Grove Hornets. With the 13th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Beech Grove Hornets select Sahij Chima from Florida Atlantic. And the coaches love a player that can get up and down the court as quickly as this guy. Chima impressed with his best-in-class three-quarter court sprint time at the draft combine. The Speedway Spark Plugs are now on the clock at pick 14. With the 14th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Speedway Spark Plug select Elias Burke from Southern Methodist. Great pick by Speedway, and now on the clock, it's the Evansville Memorial Tigers. With the 15th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Evansville Memorial Tigers select Desmond Jenkins from Arizona. As a fan favorite at Arizona for his relentless willingness to sacrifice his body for loose balls, I expect Jenkins will instantly become a fan favorite to Tigers fans as well if he keeps it up. And now on the clock, it's the South Putnam Eagles. South Putnam is in a trade, and it looks like that they will have a three-team trade here. As it looks like that the Danville Warriors will be trading with their first-round pick, with their 30th round pick. And it looks like that the Harrison Raiders will as well, but they will trade away like their second-round pick. Most likely to Danville, yeah. And South Putnam looks like that they will not have a draft pick here. Harrison will be in the driver's seat as they will get another pick in the second round. Danville is going to get 2 picks coming up. Great job, great trading. And here we go. Danville Warriors are on the clock. With this pick for the Danville Warriors, pick number 16. With the Danville Warriors will select Braylon Mullins from Florida. Florida's head coach recently came out and called Mullins the most coachable player he has ever coached. High praise from a man with such a long history. The New Palestine Dragons are now on the clock. With the New Palestine Dragons, we'll select Tyler Hedge from Oklahoma. Now the Southport Cardinals are on the clock. Looks like that Southport will be trading away their pick. Yes, Southport will be trading away both their picks, which means they will not have a pick in this draft. And it looks like that Danville will be getting another pick. They are trading. Southport is trading a pick to Danville, and it looks like that once again it will be. And it looks like that Franklin will be getting a pick here. Franklin will have the pick here. Danville will get the second round pick. And here we go. The Franklin Community Grizzly Cubs are on the clock at pick 18. With the Franklin Grizzly Cubs select Ty White from Arizona State. Ty White led the nation in scoring last year at Arizona State. We know he can score, but we're about to find out if he can do anything else at the NBA IHSA level. The Harrison Raiders are on the clock. With the 19th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Harrison Raiders select Matthew Stewart from Louisiana Tech. Harrison will select Stewart. Now on the clock is the North Putnam Cougars. With the 20th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, will the North Putnam Cougars select Lyle Malone from China. With the 21st pick of the NBA IHSA draft, will the Cascade Cadets select TJ Adkins from Loyola, Illinois. Now, with the 22nd pick of the NBA IHSA draft, will the Monrovia Bulldogs select Chase Copeland from UCLA. With Brady Wachtel in the twilight of his career, I don't think Copeland could have been drafted into a better situation where he can watch and learn from a pro before assuming the starting role. Copeland is now a Monrovia Bulldog. The Northview Knights are now on the clock. With this pick, with the Northview Knights select Stefan Hoffman from Gonzaga. There will be many in the media that will see this as a surprise pick. I am surprised too. The Perry Meridian Falcons are on the clock. With this pick, with the Perry Meridian Falcons, will select Perry Frazier from Kentucky. The Zionsville Eagles are on the clock, and it looks like that they are going to be having another trade. The Zionsville Eagles will be trading away this pick, looks like, to the Danville Warriors for their second round pick. Danville will be back on the clock and will make their last pick. Danville, with the 25th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Danville Warriors select Tanner Weininger from St. Mary's, California. And Weininger was a joy to watch last season at St. Mary's. His savvy situational awareness and endless motor really set him apart from the rest of the pack. The Owen Valley Patriots are on the clock. The Owen Valley Patriots will select Landon Starlin from George Washington. With the 27th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Decatur Central Hawks select Mason Warren from UC San Diego. The Southport Cardinals are on the clock, and they will select Seth Connor from Kansas. Seth Connor's interior defense skills were on display last season at Kansas with his best college 4.0 blocks per game. The Roncalli Royals are on the clock. And with the 29th pick, with the Roncalli Royals select Gus Gray Jr. from California. Gus Gray Jr. has been good in the mid-range, and he was outstanding in the combine. With the South Putnam Eagles are now on the clock. With the South Putnam Eagles, looks like that they will be trading away this pick. Looks like that they will be trading it to the Plainfield Quakers, as they will have a second round pick again. They will have the first round pick and a second round pick. The Plainfield Quakers are on the clock. With the 30th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Plainfield Quakers select Bradley Robbins Jr. from Marquette. Love this pick right here for the Quakers. With his game, I can easily see Robbins Jr. being a solid contributor for the Quakers for the next decade, minimum. the Carmel Greyhounds are now on the clock. With this pick of the NBA IHSAA draft, with the Carmel Greyhounds select Manrup Chima from South Florida. A five-star All-American recruit coming out of high school, Chima overcame the injuries that delayed the start of his freshman season at South Florida, fully recovered, and he showed growth every game. He is ready to go. Carmel selects Manrup Chima, and that will win the first round. No, here it is. The last pick of the first round, the Terre Haute North Patriots. Looks like that Terre Haute North will indeed be trading their pick to the rival, the Terre Haute South Patriots. The Terre Haute South Braves. With the Terre Haute South Braves will trade up, and with the 32nd pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Terre Haute South Patriots select Jackson Roth from St. Bonjour. If you look at the Braves roster strictly from a team that needs perspective, Jackson Roth looks like he will be a perfect fit, assuming he can adjust to the game. That marks the end of the first round. The second round will be conducted, by me. Welcome to the second round. Let's continue to embrace the next generation of players in the NBA IHSAA family. And now, the Perry Meridian Falcons are on the clock. Looks like that Perry Meridian once again will be trading away. And they will be trading away next year's first round pick. Looks like that Brownsburg will be back on the clock here. Brownsburg will be getting the 33rd pick. With the 33rd pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Brownsburg Bulldogs select Drew White from Florida State. Drew White is now on the way to Brownsburg. The Tri-West Bruins are on the clock. With this pick in the NBA IHSA draft, with the Tri-West Bruins select Brady Chambers from VCU. The Owen Valley Patriots are on the clock, and it looks like that the Brownsburg Bulldogs are looking to trade back up. And I think I know why. They see who is up next. And here we go. The Brownsburg Bulldogs are on the clock. With the 35th pick of the NBA IHSA draft, with the Brownsburg Bulldogs will select Blake Swafford from IU. Blake Swafford, the brother of Hall of Fame player who just retired, Chase Swafford. Looks like that the Swafford family is not leaving Brownsburg. Blake Swafford is now a Brownsburg Bulldog. I've never seen this kid play, and any media pundit out there who says that he isn't telling the truth, you have to believe that the Bulldogs have performed their due diligence on this guy. Blake Swafford is now a Brownsburg Bulldog. The Northview Knights are now on the clock with the 36th pick of the NBA IHSA draft. With the Northview Knights select Hal Mack from Kansas. The Mooresville Pioneers are on the clock. With the Mooresville Pioneers will select Selby Barton from St. Louis. And it looks like that two former Mooresville guys that were born in Mooresville, Tyler Denny and Selby Barton, are now coming home to the Mooresville Pioneers. Scouts did fall in love with him, indeed. Now the Center Grove Trojans are back on the clock, and the Center Grove Trojans will select Carter Cook from Ohio State. And easily the best sleeper in the draft class, Carter Cook can jump out of the gym with his 44 vertical. The Terre Haute North Patriots are on the clock, and it looks like that they will be trading away this pick to the Harrison Raiders here. And it looks like that the Terre Haute South... No, and it also looks like that the Linton Miners are also getting into the action as well. Linton will be getting Harrison's... No. Linton will be getting with the Terre Haute North pick. Harrison will be getting with the Linton pick, and Terre Haute North will be getting the Raiders pick. Which means now the Linton Miners are on the clock at pick 39 with the 39th pick of the NBA IHSA draft. With the Linton Miners select Knox Madsen from Iowa State. There were a lot of questions surrounding Madsen and his work ethic last year at Iowa State. His dropping down to the second round will no doubt leave him with a chip on his shoulder and something to prove. Knox Madsen is now a Linton Miner. The Carmel Greyhounds are back on the clock, and they will select Liam Knoll from Blinn College in Texas. Now, it looks like that Greenwood will be having a trade here. They will be trading away this pick. It looks like that the Cascade Cadets will be getting on the clock here. The Cascade Cadets will select Brennan Bikes from Greece. The Ben Davis Giants are now on the clock. The Giants will select Evan Drennan from McNeese State. The Zionsville Eagles are now on the clock. The Zionsville Eagles will select Josiah Gentoo from Serbia. The Whiteland Warriors are now on the clock here, as it looks like that they will be trading away. And it looks like that, oh my goodness, the Mooresville Pioneers will be back on the clock here. The Pioneers are back on the clock with their second pick here in the second round. The Pioneers at pick 44 will select Jackson Denny. Looks like that both Tyler and Jackson Denny are now going to Mooresville, and he is from Northwestern. While Denny performed generally well at the draft combine, scouts weren't impressed by his limited upside, which is the main reason why he dropped to the second round. The Speedway Spark Plugs are now on the clock. The Speedway Spark Plugs select Ian Grismore from Sacramento State. The Beech Grove Hornets are now on the clock. The Beech Grove Hornets select Dawson Martin from Missouri. The New Pal Dragons are now on the clock, and it looks like that they will trade away here. And it looks like that it will be again like a two-team trade. A three-team trade. Looks like that the Cascade Cadets will be getting one of New Pal's picks. And it looks like that the Danville Warriors will as well. Danville Warriors will be getting one of New Pal's picks for next season, but Cascade will be back on the clock. The Cascade Cadets are now on the clock with the 47th pick of the NBA IHSA draft. The Cascade selects Brady Bikes from I really like this pick for Cadets. Scouts don't project him as high-end NBA player, but what I saw from him in college this past season leads me to believe otherwise. Brady Bikes and Brennan Bikes are now Cascade Cadets. The Zionsville Eagles will select Emerson Jean from Creighton. With the South Putnam Eagles are now on the clock. The Southport the South Putnam Eagles will select Cole Shepard from Brazil. Now the Evansville Memorial Tigers are back on the clock. With the Evansville Memorial Tigers will select Will Stowers from Ohio State. The Southport Cardinals are back on the clock. The Southport Cardinals will select Craig Tyke from Kansas State. Sometimes, Craig Tyke has been good in his career. The North Putnam Cougars are back on the clock. And with this pick, with the North Putnam Cougars, will select Sylvester Lynch from Kentucky. The Greenwood Woodmen are back on the clock, and not for long, as they will be trading away one of their picks. And it looks like that the Danville Warriors will be getting this pick. The Danville Warriors are on the clock. With the 53rd pick of the NBA IHSA draft, will the Danville Warriors select Dane Rogers from Pacific. Dane Rogers showed off his raw strength at the combine, leading all power forwards in the bench press. The Monrovia Bulldogs are back on the clock. With the Monrovia Bulldogs, will select Kelvin Legohia from Northwestern. The South Putnam Eagles are back on the clock, and South Putnam will select Clyde Stevenson from Seton Hall. The Perry Meridian Falcons will select Brady Trebley from Rhode Island. The Avon Orioles are back on the clock. With the Avon Orioles will select Bryce Bone from Boston College. The Terre Haute North Patriots are back on the clock, and the Terre Haute North Patriots will select Toby Saviani from Wichita State. The Decatur Central Hawks are back on the clock. The Decatur Central Hawks will select Braden Keevers from Wake Forest. The Franklin Grizzly Cubs are on the clock. With this pick, with the Franklin Grizzly Cubs, what are they going to do here? That is a good question. Looks like that they will be trading away this pick. Looks like that they will be going to Northview. Northview will be getting this pick. Northview is on the clock. And the Northview Knights will select Bob Henry from Pacific. The Roncalli Royals are on the clock. The Roncalli Royals will select Igor Pasnov from Oregon State. The Terre Haute North Patriots are on the clock. With the Terre Haute North Patriots will select Elliot Falls from Canada. The Harrison Raiders are back on the clock. The Harrison Raiders will select Elton Nance from Texas Pan American. Now, with the last pick of the NBA IHSA draft, the Plainfield Quakers will select Brent Wright from Iowa State. That will conclude the NBA IHSA draft. Yeah.